This question is for everybody that loves Afrobeat, that's been a fan of Afrobeat as far as they can remember. Do you think that Asake can sell out a 90,000 capacity stadium in the UK or 60,000 stadium capacity in the US right now? And I'm asking this question because the buzz surrounding Asake, it's so enormous, it's so big that the Asake brand is one of the biggest Afrobeats brand right now. Like, you can fit Asake in a conversation around the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, and no one would complain. No one would have an issue regarding the fact that you're adding Asake to the conversation. And this is all because of the fact that within the last 1 month, this artist Asake has sold out 20,000 capacity in the UK and also 19,000 capacity arena in the US. You know what? I'm going to take a moment to give a big shout out to the Afrobeats fans, first of all, for always turning up for our artists, for always showing them love whenever they come to your city. Secondly, I want to give a very big shout out to Wiz, David, Burna Boy for opening the way, for paving the way for the new generation artist to be able to dare to do these stuffs just within 2 years of breakout, because it's unheard of. We haven't heard of this before for an artist who just blew up within 2 years, being able to sell out 19k capacity in the US, 20k capacity in the UK. We haven't heard of this. It usually used to be a slow process where you start with a 5k cap, you move to an 8, 9k cap, then 10k cap before you say, you know what, let me try to do like an O2 in the UK, right? But now the conversation is so different that any artist that blows up in a year or 2 years in Nigeria would get this warm embrace whenever they want to go to the UK or to the US to perform. Thanks to our Afrobeat fans across the globe, all the Nigerians and Africans in diaspora, they are the ones making this happen. So back to the question: do you think Asake can pull? You know what? Let's take it down. Do you think Asake can pull a 60k cap right now in the UK or in the US? If he comes and says, and his team comes and says, let's do a 60k cap, do you think this guy can pull it off? I mean, I'm really excited that to be having this conversation alone, it shows the amount of growth that we've been through. This is not just a one man's effort. It's the effort of the whole community. That's why we said that Afrobeats is not just a music genre. It's our culture, because we put in our heart, we put in everything to ensure that the music keeps thriving. Guess what? One thing people haven't realized is that, and this is so much fact because Asake has proven it to be so. You do not need to have a global song to be able to sell out a 20k cap in the UK. Asake is an example of that. Our own community has proven to be self-reliant, that the world even doesn't need to know you at large or recognize you to be a star, like a super mega star, to be able to sell a 20k capacity either in the UK or in the US. Just within our community, we can make that happen. And this is the case of Asake. The major dialect he uses in his songs is Yoruba, but at the same time, he's still able to break these boundaries. Do you understand? So first, you don't need to have a global song to sell out a 20k capacity in the UK or in the US. It's such an amazing time to be alive, really. So shout out to Asake. And I would say that I won't be shocked at all if Asake comes out and says, I'm ready to do a 60k cap right now in the UK. I won't be shocked. And trust me, there is a 85% chance that he would sell it out. Just because our people would want to prove that, yes, we can make this happen. That is the thing. I think that our music is really way above just music. It's about the connection, like I said before. Because if we want to see something happen, we would just pick an artist and say, let's run with it and make this happen with this artist. And that is what has been happening so far, So shout out to Asake, shout out to his entire team. Now we're going to move to the next one, the Burna Boy Afrofusion tag. is now live on Apple Music. Apple Music has updated all Burna Boy's album to reflect Afrofusion instead of Afrobeats. It's a new dawn, it's a new beginning for Afrofusion, or already being recognized by Apple. The major goal here, especially for Burna Boy, is that Burna Boy has been able to make himself the front runner when it comes to the Afrofusion tag. Right now, when they say Afrofusion, where did it originate from? We know who to point to, which is Burna Boy. Shout out to him. This guy's been breaking record back to back. So anybody that wants to hate, just forget it and celebrate the legend. Burna Boy is a legend. He doesn't have to prove it anymore. He has proven it over and over and over again for the past decade that he's different. His production and everything is just futuristic. Technically, that is what I can say about Burna Boy right now. Big up to Burna Boy. This is all the news that I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, you know the drill. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. And don't forget to share.